What is good, y'all boys? Underdog back in the building. We are back today with another sneaker review. This time we're taking a little bit of a rewind and we're looking at a shoe that dropped earlier this year. To me, this is one of the best dunks that have dropped this entire year, and there's been a lot of good ones this year. I think this shoe is incredibly unique with its manipulation of the swoosh. Pretty simple colorway all around, but that little minor detail makes the shoe completely different and unique in my opinion. I had to have these in the collection. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to Underdog Apparel TV. We're bringing out some awesome sneaker related content. Hit that like button, share the video, do all that fun stuff. It's free. If you are returning, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you for the support. We are gonna keep bringing that awesome content. But without further ado, let's get this review started. Checking out the box first up, we got a standard orange label Nike SB box. Nike SB branding here in a more of a see-through sort of printing. Orange swoosh. Along the side we have what looks to be like a lot number here on the outside. We've got more of that Nike SB branding. Same thing here, more hints of Nike SB branding. Nothing too crazy. Along this outside portion of the box as well, we've got more branding. Checking out the size tag here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up for you guys. Go ahead, pause it, do all that, whatever you need to do. But as usual, I'm gonna read it for you. Nike SB Dunk High Pro ISO, aka in-store only. The quality on these is a little higher than your usual SB that drops on sneakers. Retail on these was $110, so we do have that lower retail. We all know prices are hiking up a little bit. Nike keeps creeping them up. Size 12. I prefer half a size up, but long story short, I ended up trading a pair to get these. So that's how it kind of happened. Color code is white, cool gray, white. Yes, sir, we got the Oski joints. Bang, bang, bang. Yes, sir, here we go. We got the Oski Great White Shark Nike SB Dunk Highs. Very clean shoe. Like I said, there is really not much to it besides the obvious, the change of the swoosh, but that minor detail sets this shoe off. I absolutely love this shoe. It gets the stamp of approval, Underdog stamp of approval, absolutely cleansed. Holy moly, this shoe, beautiful. It's not too often that Nike lets you mess around with the swoosh, so when it does, you gotta take advantage. Diving into the shoe itself, let's start off with the outsole, shall we? Outsole is your classic Nike SB outsole, all white outsole with a hint of blood red on the diamond here. Along the midsole, we got more of that white, but we have red stitching that goes all around the shoe. As you can see, adds a very nice level of detail to the shoe. Really does pop on the all white base. Mudguard, toe box, side paneling, everything is a white plush leather. Very nice to the touch. Definitely passes the toe box press test. There's really not too many QC issues with this release, in my opinion at least. On the pair that I have, besides a few loose threads, there's really not much to be upset about. No glue stains, no marks or anything like that. Overall, A+, Nike, A+. This is an in-store only release though, so that is somewhat to be expected. ISO, they kind of stepped their game up a little bit as far as quality. This release wasn't a major release on sneakers, or you weren't gonna find these at your local retailers like Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD Sport, you know, any of those. You weren't gonna find these there. These were at more boutique skate shops, orange label skate shops. So these, to be expected, the quality is to par. Of course, let's not ignore the shark in the room. The swoosh is a great white shark. Very clean embroidery. The white portion is leather and the gray portion is more of like a stitched on embroidery, like I said. The teeth have hints of red, symbolizing blood, of course. Super nice detail. Along the tongue here, you got a mesh tongue. Nothing too crazy, white, as you can see. Along the tongue tab, you have the classic Nike SB branding along with Oski branding in red. On the back, same thing. You've got more of that Nike SB branding. The insole itself is very unique too. There are sharks literally everywhere. And on top of that, you've got more of that same branding that's on the tongue tab on the insole in blood red. The laces are, of course, the standard SB thick laces with red tips to symbolize blood again. You do get a second pair of laces that are blood red. You get the theme, man. You get the theme. It's all shark related, all blood, shark. It's a unique shoe for sure. Absolutely mandatory. Sharks were my favorite animal as a kid. They might seem kind of childish, but whatever. They're cool to me. I had to have these. I have not worn these yet, and they've been in the collection for quite some time. So let's get that on feet portion of the video started. Keep me accountable and tell them in the comments, Underdog, rock your kicks, rock your kicks. These deserve to be worn. Yes, sir. Let's get that portion started. So that wraps up the video for today. Let me know what y'all thought about this little rewind, taking a look back at shoes that have been released for quite some time that I have in my personal collection. I think it's cool to highlight shoes that haven't received as much attention just because they didn't have like a huge general release. This definitely is a highlight of the year for me, and I think it's kind of, as the year's gone by, it's been kind of forgotten. But to me, it's definitely in running of Dunk of the Year, for sure. There have been some bangers, so I know that's kind of could be a controversial statement, but Underdog says what's on Underdog's mind, you know what I mean? Thank you again for tuning in. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, all three of you. Let me know in the comments, did you cop these when they released a while back? Do you plan on copying them? If you do have them, what kind of fits are you rocking with it? All that in the comment section below. Stay tuned next week. Dropping another video next Tuesday. You know what it is, every Tuesday, Friday, we're gonna be consistent with it. Yes, sir, we're gonna be consistent. Consistency is key. So until then, stay tuned, have a blessed day.